When a baby is unable to breastfeed, we need to come up with another way to feed the baby. In the past, we've been very wary of using bottles to feed a breastfed baby, and that was because we were worried about nipple confusion. Well, what we now know is it really wasn't about nipple confusion, it was more about flow preference. So what we found baby doing with the bottle is they would go gulp, 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 and then the baby began to really want that flow, that fast flow. So then they'd get to the breast and they'd start fussing and they would just not be happy, and sometimes would even go on a nursing strike. So what we want to do instead is we want to do something called paced bottle feeding. And what that does is it slows the flow of the milk. So baby can go suck, swallow, suck, swallow, suck, suck, swallow, pause. And by slowing the flow of the milk, we allow baby to work a little harder to get the milk so that then they're not so expecting that rapid flow coming out of the breast. And it also prevents them from overfeeding, because if they get that feed so fast, they eat more than they should because they don't even realize they're full. Like typical bottle feeding, the baby is more horizontal and the bottle more upright. But with paced bottle feeding, we want to do the opposite. What we want to do, I know, is we want to have baby more upright and the bottle more horizontal. And we used to think that we wanted this wide base nipple, and now we know the narrow shaft nipple works a little bit better because baby can actually open wider. Let's get your little hands down here. We want to tickle baby's lips until they open, and we want to get that nipple all the way in. Come on. And if baby starts going, let's see here, if we get him to go, so see how he's gulping right there? Gulp, gulp, gulp. We don't want that. That is too fast. So if that happens, we slow that flow by either dropping. If we have to drop it so far that there's no milk in the nipple, that's fine, then air won't hurt him. But see how he paused? And then when he starts sucking again, we put that milk up into the nipple, just so he can go suck, suck, swallow, pause. And when you have a baby who can pause with the bottle in their mouth, then they're getting that flow in such a manner that it's going to be more protective of breastfeeding than a fast flow would be. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. So there he's starting to go a little fast, so I'll get that bottle a little more horizontal, the milk about halfway filling the nipple. So then he should stop. And then he'll start again here, and then he gets the milk again. And why we don't like the wide-based nipples that we used to think was better is babies, what they tend to do is they suck on the tip of the nipple and not all the way in like he's doing here with his lips flanged open. Some people, instead of dropping the nipple and letting baby suck on an empty nipple, some people like to take the nipple in and out. So they'll do like this, he's gulping, so then they'll actually pull it all the way out. I find it a little more disruptive, so I just like pacing the feed by letting that flow in and out of the nipple as needed to slow that flow.